Hi, I'm Austin from Boss here at American Musical Supply, and today we're going to go over the ACS Acoustic Singer Pro from Boss. So this is a really cool amplifier. This is the specific model I'm playing out of is the 120 watt Pro sound. There is another model called the Live, which is smaller, half the wattage, 60 watts and 120 out of this one. And this uses a biamp system, which is a lot different than most other acoustic amplification systems. So what a biamp system does is it allows you to have two power amps, one for the high frequencies and one for the low frequencies. This allows kind of a balance between the entire EQ section and allows for the sound output to be a little more wholesome. So first we're going to start with the guitar channel. On the guitar channel, the first button we see over here is the Acoustic Resonance button. And what that does is it adds the top and body frequencies of the acoustic instrument back into the electrical signal. So piezo pickup systems will only pick up vibrations from the strings, but that isn't part of the acoustic sound. The other half of the acoustic sound is going to be the woods that we use in order to create these instruments. So when we turn on the Acoustic Resonance function, we're going to get more wholesome sound. EQ is going to be shifted a little bit, and the highs and the lows are going to be a little bit more defined. So here's a little playing example without acoustic resonance. And now here's with it on. So really cool. The Acoustic Resonance has three modes to it. First mode is going to be green for low enhancements. Yellow is going to be for mid enhancements, and red mode is going to be for high enhancements. And this will allow us to finely tune the Acoustic Resonance button to whatever guitars we're playing or whatever tone woods that we're using in the instrument. So starting off with the knobs, we have a gain control 3-band EQ, as well as a anti-feedback notch filter system to cut out any harsh frequencies, and a phase inversion switch as an emergency. And we also have two types of chorus on this amplifier. One's going to be a flangey type of chorus, and the other one's going to be more of a modulation detuning type of chorus. I could turn on and off the chorus either with the GAFC foot switch, the 6-button foot switch here, or I could use the FS7 dual-button foot switch. So here's a little taste of the first chorus. This is going to be the more flanging sound. Great, that's more of the flanging sound. Let's get into a little bit of the modulation sound. So really cool sound there that I have those two options, maybe to use with different guitars or different instruments. There is also reverb on the guitar channel as well, and that is also foot switch selectable using the GAFC foot switch. So here's a little taste of the guitar reverb. Really nice sparkly reverb there. And then we also have a microphone channel built in. This is going to be a combo jack, so I can use either a microphone and an instrument, or I can use two instruments simultaneously. The microphone channel is also phantom powered for condenser microphones or any microphones that need some high power. And we also have volume, 3-band EQ, as well as the same anti-feedback system from the guitar channel. And we also have delay and reverb on the vocals as well, so that's a two-sided knob, just like the chorus on the guitar. So I have a little bit of delay on my vocals. So it can be really cool as a straight delay, or I could use it as an echo, which is going to emulate the sound of me being in a giant hall. So you can kind of hear a little bit of the differences there. That's also foot switch selectable. And then I also have reverb built into the vocals as well. So really cool functions that I can have them foot switchable. And then lastly, I get to the harmony section. And this is also foot switchable using the GAFC foot switch. The harmonies are really cool because I don't have to dial in any key. There's no hassle. I basically just sing and play. So the harmonies are actually working off of my guitar and the key that I'm singing in. So there are 3 harmony options. First one's going to be high, next one's going to be unison, and then the last one's going to be a low section. So for this demonstration, I'm going to just use the high section. I'm going to play a C chord. It's going to give me a high harmony, and I'm going to play a C minor chord, and it's going to change that harmony because we're going from a major third to a minor third. So here's a little bit of that difference. Sang the exact same note the entire time, but just played 2 different chords. So the actual harmonizer is a smart harmonizer. So even if I'm changing key or playing different songs, I don't have to dial anything in. It's plain, simple, and great sounding. So that's a little bit of the high harmony, the unison. The unison will act as a doubling effect, so it can be used to thicken or boost up my vocals, which is pretty cool. And then the last type is going to be a low, so I'm going to sing that same C again. So pretty cool that I actually have those 3 harmony options along with controllability using a foot switch. There's also a loop station built in. This can be operated using the FS7 foot switch into the back of the amp. Looper's about 40 seconds, and it encompasses both the microphone and the instrument channel at the same time. So here's a little bit of the taste of the looper. Looper operates very, very simply. Just hit it once to record, once to play back, and then another time to overdub. Pretty cool that it's very, very simple like that. As well as the mute switch, so I can actually mute my voice. So it's actually pretty cool that I actually have that in there. There's a tweeter attenuator to turn off the tweeters on and off. And the other cool thing is actually how we're actually recording this video. So we're using the line outputs on the back of the amplifier, and the line outputs give me some options. So there is a 3-way switch underneath each XLR jack. One is labeled mic/mix, and the other one is labeled guitar/mix. So one channel is going to be for guitar, one channel is going to be for a mic. We're actually isolating the 2 right now so you can get a little bit more clarity. But we can set that switch to a mix so we can sum both the instrument and the microphone channel together into one XLR output. There is also a straight DI on each channel, so I can get just the raw instrument or the raw vocals without any of the effects that I'm using on the amplifier, as well as I can also put those post effects back into the signal so I can have those go to my secondary output source. So maybe I can use this acoustic amp as a monitor on stage, which is actually really, really convenient. And that is the Boss ACS Pro amplifier. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Austin from Boss here at American Musical Supply.